Hi, good day all of you. Welcome to our session. Welcome to our channel Intelligible Tutorials. In the today's session, previous video we have given the introduction of the monotonicity. In this coming video or further videos, we talk about so many number of the non-monotonic reasoning techniques. Now I am going to discuss what are the differences between monotonic reasoning and as well as non-monotonic reasoning. First of all, I would like to give the introduction of the monotonic reasoning. Okay, so first we talk about the monotonic reasoning. So what is the meaning of this monotonic reasoning? Okay, so the logical validity of each and every statement here is true. We have discussed this thing in our earlier video. Please watch that. Logical validity of statement. Logical validity of a statement is always one, that is either true or false. And the second one, it is called as certainty, and the model is complete. Previously we have discussed in our previous videos. This is the third one. And fourth one is consistent model, and as well as a constant, no change in that. Okay, constant model or the set, whatever it is, such a kind of the thing is called as monotonic reasoning. Okay, the each and every statement in the monotonic reasoning can have the certain logic value, hence this is also called as certainty. Okay, for example, A to B is always true, P and Q or R is always true, and as well as A, R, B and C is always true. Okay, so like that we can say the logical validity of each and every statement as true. Hence, this is also the other name of this monotonicity is also called as first order logic. This first order logic is again divided into propositional and as well as predicate logic, both propositional and predicate logic. Like that we are having the monotonic reasoning. These are the main things regarding the monotonic reasoning. Okay, now I am going to discuss what is the meaning of the non-monotonic reasoning. So up to now it is clear now what is the meaning of the monotonic reasoning. Mono means one. The validity of the logic validity of each and every statement holds only one. So hence it is called as the monotonic reasoning. So remember that word mono means one. So that's why the name is given as the name indicates, it's clearly given as the monotonic reasoning. Stands for the logical validity of the each and every statement is treated as only one. So like that the monotonic reasoning is clearly given. Now we are going to discuss the non-monotonic reasoning. What is the meaning of the non-monotonic reasoning? Now we are going to see. Okay. See, for going to the non-monotonic reasoning, I would like to say one kind of the problem that is called as ABC Mutter problem. A, B, C are the three fellows are there. These three fellows are participated, suspicious persons in some murder, participated in murder, and these three are suspicious. Okay, so whenever we are going to contact A, he has his own evidences that he was not there at particular time, and as well as B is also showing his own evidence, and as well as C is also showing his own evidence. So to whom we have to conclude the final person who is the murderer, how to find this? This is one kind of the problem comes under the uncertainty. Okay, so this is one example of the uncertainty. We cannot say, we have to collect the evidences for each and every person who is suspicious. So after collecting the evidences only, we can come to one conclusion that he is the exact murderer, like that. Okay, for that we have to do some background work. We have to collect some set of the evidences like that. Okay, so to resolve this particular uncertainty. Such a kind of the problems categorized as uncertainty. So this is one of the example problem for uncertainty. The other name of the non-monotonic reason is also called as uncertainty. Okay, and now we are going to talk about one more problem of uncertainty. Okay. See, person is suffering from fever, person having cold, and person having body pains. Okay, so what is the disease? What kind of the disease it is? We have to conclude it either flu or malaria. Okay, so whenever it is malaria, there should be some cold, some shivering will be there. That too, in the evenings, the shivering will be there. Then we can directly conclude that the person is suffering from malaria. But in this case, we have to conclude either this or this. Okay, for that we have to collect the evidences for shivering is there. This is one of the property of malaria. Shivering is there or not. Okay, so based on this we can conclude the disease as either flu or malaria. This is also one small example of the uncertainty to make conclusion of the disease, whether it is exactly this disease or not, to provide the medication. Like that, we are having many number of the examples for the uncertainty. Uncertainty means the logical validity we cannot clearly mention. Okay, either it is true or false, we cannot clearly mention. For that, we have to use some multiple number of the techniques. What are the various techniques? In the coming videos, we are going to discuss. Okay, so this is nothing but the uncertainty. So what are the properties of the uncertainty? Now we are going to see. See, in the previous model, I have given either set or model. We are having some kind of the collection of the facts, F1, F2 up to Fn. If you add any one Fm here, that disturbs the entire model, that leads to some inadequate, and as well as that leads to some non-monotonicity, monotonic, and that leads to uncertainty. Okay, so this is the uncertainty. Okay, so what are the properties of the uncertainty? Uncertainty results incomplete information or model, insufficient information or model, and inadequate information of model, and inconsistent model, and non-constant model. These are all the information for the non-monotonic, these are the main things regarding the non-monotonic reasoning. That is incomplete, inconsistent, inadequate, inconsistent, and non-constant, like that. So these are the various properties of the non-monotonic reasoning. Now, what are the techniques to solve this particular uncertainty? What are the methods we have to solve this particular uncertainty? Now, I will just list some of the methods to solve this particular uncertainty. Just see, then we go for the differences between monotonic and as well as non-monotonic reasoning. Okay, so I just list out the methods of the uncertainty to solve the uncertainty. Okay, so simply we write here methods to handle uncertainty. Number one, statistical reasoning. Bayesian belief networks. It is also called as Bayesian model. Okay, Bayesian belief networks. And Dempster-Shafer theory. And fuzzy logic. These are some of the methods which are used to handle this particular uncertainty conditions and uncertain situations. Okay, so in using these methods, we can effectively handle the uncertain situations and uncertainty methods. Now, we list out the differences between the monotonic and as well as non-monotonic reasoning. I divide the board into two parts. See, just I will draw the line here. This is the line. Here it is monotonic reasoning. Here it is non-monotonic reasoning. Okay, in the monotonic reasoning, the logical validity of a statement is only one, that is either true or false. In this non-monotonic reasoning, we can't certainly say that the statement is true or false. It's uncertain to show the logical validity of statement. Here it is complete, consistent and constant, and it is also called as certainty. Best example is first order logic, whereas here it is incomplete information and inconsistent and as well as inadequate and as well as uncertainty. It is also called as uncertainty, and it can be handled with the help of some statistical reasoning, etc. methods. Like that, we have differentiated the monotonic reasoning and as well as non-monotonic reasoning. In the coming videos, we discuss about the methods to handle the uncertainty. What is the monotonic reasoning? What is the non-monotonic reasoning? How it can be effectively handled with the list of the methods. So, to watch more videos of this artificial intelligence subject, please subscribe our Intelligible Tutorials channel. Thank you.